Hello again guys, it's Johnny time, and today we are going to learn in this kind of DeFi tutorial how we can provide liquidity and do yield farming for Matic token together with the Dai token. In the previous video I showed you how I can bridge the Matic and Dai token from Ethereum to Polygon network, and now on Polygon network itself we're gonna provide liquidity of Matic, Dai, and using Beefy Finance and ApeSwap do yield farming and get 106% API per year, which is almost 10% a month. 10% a month. This is amazing. So if you have Matic tokens and you want DAI, and you have DAI, which is like US dollars, it's stable coin, and you want to create extra 10% a month, this tutorial is just for you. But before we start, make sure to click the subscribe button and the small bell notification button, so anytime I post videos like this about DeFi education and DeFi tutorials, you can watch them and learn as soon as possible. Now let's get into business. We're gonna use Beefy Finance. In that case, Beefy Finance, if you're not familiar what it is, I have another tutorial about it. It's basically an yield farm optimizer. It's smart contract that wraps up other smart contracts, yield farm smart contracts. In that example, it's going to be ApeSwap. It works with ApeSwap, it works with PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, and many other yield farming applications. So in that case, we need to buy the liquidity first to provide the liquidity of Matic Dai on ApeSwap. The first thing you will need to do is go to polygon.beefy.finance, and then right here on the search bar, you can search for Dai token or Matic token, but actually when you search for Dai token and filter it up, the first one will be this kind of liquidity pool, this kind of yield farm, Matic Dai ALP on ApeSwap. This is the pool that I'm going to use. So I'm going to click here, add liquidity right here, and it will redirect me to the ApeSwap website, because the liquidity, you have to bear in mind that you provide it on ApeSwap Finance. So you trust the risk here is two things. One is you're gonna trust the ApeSwap smart contract, and then you're gonna trust the Beefy Finance smart contract. In my case, I'm willing to take this risk for this kind of high APRs, but you do your own research. It's not a financial advice, it's just my strategy in that case. So I'm gonna go here to this liquidity user interface, liquidity functionality, and I'm gonna choose Matic and Dai. Actually, automatically it's gonna choose it for me since I clicked here in the link in the get parameters in the URL. Actually, the pair is already set up. So I'm gonna click here max on Matic, and actually it's good enough because I have enough tokens. So what I will have to do is actually approve first to the smart contract to use my Dai tokens and Matic tokens, because the ApeSwap liquidity smart contracts need this kind of approval to use my tokens first before I do the transaction of providing the liquidity. And actually you can see here that the fees are super low, 0.00065 Matic. And actually when I think about it twice, I don't want to use all my Matic token, so I'm gonna leave some for fees. So I'm gonna use only 6,000 Matic tokens in that case, and 6,777 Dai tokens, because you always need to leave like you on Ethereum, you need to leave some Ether. On Binance Smart Chain, you need to leave some BNB. On Matic, you need to make sure always that you have, on Polygon, you make sure that always you have some Matic tokens in your wallet, so you can process and send and get send transactions, because you might get stuck without Matic tokens and then you cannot function your wallet. So I'm gonna choose here approve Dai token, and actually this is the amazing thing about Matic, very similar to Binance Smart Chain, because it's based on proof of stake. It's layer 2 rollups on Ethereum blockchain, and the fees are super low compared to Ethereum blockchain. So I'm gonna send the transaction right here, and it's actually really fast, you will see, because it's very fast. It's proof of stake on Ethereum. Right now it's not quite decentralized, but we won't get into it in this tutorial. It's like based on signatures and private keys. This is maybe a subject for another tutorial. There you go, we approved our Dai tokens, and actually I don't know why I don't need to approve the Matic tokens. Alright, I just click here, confirm adding liquidity, and now I have this kind of prompt to confirm the liquidity addition. I'm gonna provide 6,000 Matic and around 6,700 Dai tokens. I will click here, confirm supply, and eventually I'm supposed to get this kind of liquidity pool tokens of ApeSwap. Let's confirm the transaction. And the transaction is being sent to the Matic blockchain, to the Polygon chain, and actually it's already been processed by the miners, the stakers. And once I have the liquidity pool tokens in my wallet, I provided the liquidity on ApeSwap. Now I can stake this kind of liquidity pool tokens. I can actually go directly to ApeSwap and find the relevant farm of Dai Matic. And actually here is the farm. You can see that here the APY is around 91%, but this farm is not automatically compounded. I rather my funds, my rewards to be automatically compounded because I don't have time to go anytime and harvest them and then rebuy the Matic and Dai tokens. And so I want them to be recompounded. That's why I'm gonna use Beefy finance, and you can see that the APIs are much higher, 0.2% daily. So I'm gonna open it right here. And right now you can see that actually it's already synchronized, and I have in my wallet around 6,000 this liquidity pool tokens, and I'm gonna select here all the tokens, or just click here on my balance and click maximum. And first I will need to approve the Beefy Finance smart contract to use my liquidity pool tokens that I just purchased on ApeSwap. And I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna pay 1 cent of fees in Matic token. This is super low and super nice. Approving the liquidity pool tokens, it's very similar actually to Binance Smart Chain and BNB. If you're familiar already with projects in Binance Smart Chain, it's actually the same application. It's Beefy Finance. It's just the same user interface, same wallet, MetaMask wallet, super simple, very similar, just different way of blockchain rather than Binance Smart Chain. Okay, now I approve the contract, and I'm gonna send the second transaction when I will actually deposit my liquidity pool tokens inside the smart contract of Beefy Finance that's gonna optimize my rewards, optimize my yields, and reinvest them. Why the gas price is so high? I'm gonna send 1 gas price. We are on Matic, guys. All right. I'm gonna send the transaction to stake my ALP ApeSwap liquidity pool tokens inside the Beefy Finance smart contract. And once the transaction will be done, we will see here that it will move from wallet to deposited, and actually my money will make me extra 10% monthly. Isn't it amazing? I think it is. Let's wait a little bit. Alright guys, there you go. The liquidity pool tokens has been staked. Now I can see that all my liquidity ApeSwap liquidity pool tokens are inside a smart contract of Beefy Finance, and from now on the money will work for itself, the API will work for itself, and I'm gonna generate around 9 to 10% monthly on my Matic and Dai token. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. And if you can just smash that like button, so YouTube algorithm will basically expose it to many more people that can learn about DeFi and crypto and Polygon and Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum and Uniswap and you name it. So please do it, subscribe, tell your friends. And also, of course, if you have any questions, you don't understand something, you want to discuss it with me about something, please write comments here down below. I answer to all of them. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.